time for the blueprint challenge. Okay, we are going to start with cards first. And we're going to take 3 and we're going to turn them face down. And we're not going to look at them until after we flip to our page in the book and see what part of our story can be confirmed at random. And I am using the Journeyland, or not the Journeyland, the Journey of Wonderland deck. Okay. Have a few more than 3 cards, so we're going to put those aside. Now we're going to turn at random. Page 63. I'm going to go back. I don't know why, but I want to go back down here. But this is what my finger came to. But I feel like this is important and goes with this. You begin to choose thoughts that support your healing. You set intentions with clarity, and you move through life with more awareness of the energy you bring. You also start to trust the process more. You know that some causes take time to reveal their effects. You stop needing instant results, and you learn to water the seed without demanding the flower right away. And the patience brings peace. This law also helps you take ownership of your impact, not in a heavy way, but in an empowered way. You become someone who checks in with your motives, who speaks from truth, who shows up fully and lets go of what you can't control. When things go wrong, you no longer spiral into blame. You pause, you reflect, you adjust. You take responsibility without self-attack. You understand that life responds to your energy and that you're always able to course correct. You begin to feel more connected to the flow of life. You see how your inner work shifts your outer world. You trust that the good you put out will return in ways you may not even expect. The return. And when it does, you meet it with gratitude, knowing you helped shape it with intention. This law becomes your reminder that every day is a chance to create something new. Every moment is a seed, and with time, each seed has the power to grow into something lasting. And the law that's being referenced is the law of cause and effect, and how it shows up in the ascension process. It's karma. And before I flip these cards over, I literally tagged Ashley in a video earlier about the return. So I just find this comical. And to go backwards, to go forwards, she did a reading for me, like, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago. And in that reading, it was talking about seeds and being uprooted and foundations that, you know, the roots kind of outgrow and they transplant themselves out of. So let's look at the cards. The first one being your Queen of Cups. It's the crystal cat. And with this is the clarity when the illusion lifts. When you're no longer resonating with blame. When you take full accountability for what you put out and you realize that your alignment always returns. It never misses, ever. It delivers in full exactly what you put out. But until you become that Queen of Cups, until you are no longer at the mercy of your reactions and your triggers and your shadows, the lens through which you perceive the world is that of separation. You see everything outside of you, and you don't see how it's coming through you. And that your external reality is nothing more than a mirror of what your inner world is and what you're anchored in. The next one is the Magician, but it's the Mad Hatter. And for the Mad Hatter, for me, it's the chaos. It's the 0 point. It's the where all possibilities exist. And it's realizing that you were always the magic. You were always the answer. You were always the catalyst, the change, the shift, the timeline, because everything was unfolding through you. But until you could see clearly, until you were resonating from your heart space, till you dismantled the wall and learned to lead from your heart and not from your reactions, this could never be truly recognized or stepped into. And the last one is the Empress. And I love this because I love this so much. You were the creation point. You were the source. You were the origin. And it all emanated from you. But until you realized the law of cause and effect, that reciprocity, that there are no mistakes, that there are no misalignments, because you are the key to all of your alignments. You are the anchor that anchors into every single one of them. And as a result, whether you are consciously aware or not, you are receiving back exactly the energy that you are putting out. And the Empress, she knows that clarity and wisdom is often found in silence. It's knowing the weight of your words and realizing that sometimes things don't need to be spoken, they need to be felt. And sometimes you just have to feel your way through, because the only way out was ever in, and it was to be quiet and listen. And she's grounded in her heart space, just like where we started here. Ashley, your blueprint has confirmed itself so many times that I'm almost at a loss for words. But the fact that the challenge was that you would confirm a part of our story no matter where we turned to in that book, that was undeniable proof yet again for me. Thank you, my friend. Love you guys.